EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Tonight, hard to believe, our final Thursday night game of the year, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Black Knights of Brooklyn taking on the Dragons of Tokyo. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Back to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
4 yards.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know that.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Dragons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Rudolph. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught. It's Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. Rudolph looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down.
Ready. Hot 70. Go.
Going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Let's go now. Liking, hey, let's go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback, scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Black Knights respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Aubrey good with the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
45, white. Set.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Was that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready, ready, go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
We always talk about, we always look for guys with fresh legs down the stretch of a long NFL season. Well, in Week 16, he was the AFC Player of the Week, and looks like he's going to be strong for Week 17 as well.
Let's go.
2nd and 5. Now he'll tuck this and run. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 7-7, our score after 1.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another first down.
But there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Now Rudolph. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Here is 3rd and 5. Now it's Rudolph. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's caught. Touchdown. Arian Smith, 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Okay, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 9 now. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Rondé Gadsden with career touchdown number 70. And the Dragons are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's a handoff out of the gun. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
At the 36-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 68 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Rudolph looking to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be out of bounds but not before he takes it inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Black Knights.
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Play action. It's Rudolph. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Rudolph now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go now.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Go! Viking 18.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Check them out.
Here's Rudolph. And it'll be intercepted.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead in intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here we go. Red 38. Ready, go. Green Jack. Set.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Amari and Hampton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
First and goal at the
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rondé Gadsden with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dragons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Black Knights 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Hot 70.
Back to throw, Rudolph. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Out of the gun, Rudolph. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now he's going to step up and run. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 6.
Come on, come on. Can't be a miss. Gotta be wide.
Rudolph. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Black Knights.
Here we go. Check. 60 Eagles. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And it's a run of an over. 62 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
52 bull.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Give him 3 on first down. He'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 47.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Derek Brown able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now 3rd down and very long.
Come on.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Black Knights have retaken a third-quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he is going to lose yardage here. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Ready. Red 30. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Dragons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back. This is caught at the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And what a big-time play there. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, here's Rudolph. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This will be caught once again by Brown. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's Rudolph. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Black Knights have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Dragons use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Dragons 35, Black Knights 31.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37.
Rudolph looking to throw. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. They'll look to throw again. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up.
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Black Knights have retaken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
The kick is good. Makes the score Black Knights 38, Dragons 35.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
And this one finds McConkey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Tokyo, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on, set, ready?
He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down. And
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
first down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Down. Clause 10.
He's back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds.
Ready up.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down.
10 black. Ready. Go.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
Now
there's the timeout, signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And his kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. First throw in overtime for Rudolph. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one goes for 24 yards. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here we go.
At the 34-yard line.
65.
Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Rudolph looking to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Here we go on 4th. Rudolph. He'll try to do it himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Throwing here, Rudolph. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Now he'll tuck this and run.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Warriors, back to 80. Check. 79 Broncos. Go.
Now Rudolph. He'll try to do it himself. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Panther 11. Cowboy 80. Motion.
Rudolph. Now he's going to step up and run. And that nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, they'll get another shot on 3rd down.
Come back, team. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Now it's Rudolph. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have regained the lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously a touchdown will win it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And now the timeout comes in with just 1 second left in overtime. And that is the play of the game right now. Had to have the conversion to keep this one going at OT, and they got it.
They don't get it. As you noted, it's over. Down 3, they had to have it. Picked it up. Now they get ready to go again with a new set of downs.
And this is not going to do it. It's no good. An ambitious effort to try and force this game into sudden death, but it was not to be, and they fall by 3 in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Brooklyn, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Tokyo, they lose an important one as they fall to 9-7 with one game remaining. And they will look to turn it around next time out. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.